Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we'll be doing exercise 1.2 from class 12 HSC's Mathematics and Statistics part 1, and the chapter is Mathematical Logic. So we are going to be starting with exercise 1.2's question number 1, and this whole video will be covering question number 1. If there is any disturbance in the audio quality or there is some background, please bear with it for this one video. I'll try to fix it in the next one. Alright, so we're starting with mathematical logic and we've already covered the basics before. So in this video, we'll be directly jumping to the truth table. Okay, so truth table is basically the way to find if the the expression you're given, is it a tautology, is it a contradiction, or is it neither and can be true or false in some cases. Now, how do we see that? Tautology is basically when all the cases are true, and contradiction is basically when all the cases are false. Okay, so now if A here is false every time, right? So let's see the first question and we'll start the explanation with that. To form a truth table, you see the elements in your question, right? So when you do see the elements, what do you observe, right? Because there's not only one thing you can see in this. Okay, so now if I see this question, there's a P, there's a Q, right? Let's say I have said this whole question is equal to A. Okay, so if I say that the whole question is equal to A, this means that the last column where I've written A refers to the answer of the entire question. Alright, so now first we have P, then we have Q. There's going to be two cases where the value of your P is T, and then two cases where the value of your P is F or false. T stands for true and F stands for false. You already know that, right? And then there's going to be two cases when your Q is T and Q is F. But to make different cases, we'll take TF, TF. Alright, so TTFF, then TF, TF. There are also cases where you have three variables. We are going to do those in the future. In that one, basically you have TTTTFFFF, then TTFF, TTFF, and then TF, 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 TF. Okay, so that's going to form 8 cases. So if you have n variables, alright, if you have n variables, your truth table will have 2 to the n rows. Okay, so you have two variables, it has 2 to the power 2, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Alright, and if at 3, then it would be 2 to the power 3, that is 8. Okay, so let's start with making the truth table now. Alright, so we have given the P and Q variables their values. Alright, so now P tends to Q. What is it going to be? TT, right? If let's think of it this way. P and Q are two people, right? If P and Q are both good people, P and Q socializing, or a good person going to a good person is a good thing, right? A good person going to a bad person is a bad thing. A bad person going to a good person is a good thing, right? It will improve their you can say social structure, it will improve their surroundings, right? And a bad person going to a bad person doesn't really matter, right? That's true too. Alright, then you have this, there is an intersection. Alright, so this is OR. Alright, so OR is basically even if one is false, it's all bad. Okay, so even if one is false, it's all bad. So we have to see Q and this. So T and T, T, F and F, F, T and T again, T, F and T, one is false, the whole thing is false. Okay, so now with this, the last one is tending to P. So T and T, good person going to a good person, good thing. Bad person going to a good person, good thing. Good person going to a bad person, bad thing. And a bad person going to a bad person, doesn't really matter, it's a good thing, right? Okay, तो चलिए अब हम बढ़ते हैं सेकेंड क्वेश्चन पे. हमने एक्सप्लेनेशन देख लिया है, तो आगे के क्वेश्चन के लिए हमने T एंड F यानी P एंड Q की वैल्यूज ऑलरेडी लिख कर रख दी हैं. इसके आगे हम बस जो मेन इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है बस वो कवर करेंगे. ऑलराइट, तो अभी देखो हमारे पास T T F F एंड T F T F दोनों है. वी हैव मेड टू केसेस T T T F F T F F. ओके, Now P and intersection of Q, right? P and intersection of Q. Sorry, this is negative Q, okay? This here means negation. All right, let us see. This sign is negation. All right, so when you have this, it means negative of Q, meaning if it's negation of Q, it would be FT FT. Okay, so it's T, it becomes F, F becomes T. So let's see, P and negation of Q. And में क्या होता है, अगर एक भी बुरा है, it's bad. Okay, think of it like if there's even one false, the whole thing is false. So let's see, TT, T, TF, F, FT, F, FF, F. Alright, now there's P tending to Q, means a person going to another person. So good person going to good person, good thing. Good person going to a bad person, bad thing. Bad person going to a good person, good thing. Bad and bad doesn't really matter, not a big deal, right? Now then there is this sign. In this you check if both the values are the same. Okay, if both are same, it is a good thing. If both are not same, it's a bad thing. So TT, both are same, T. FF, both are same, T. FT, no, they are different. So FF, both are same, T. Done with this question. These questions are actually very scoring. अगर आप इसे अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस करते हैं ना, आप इसमें फुल मार्क्स ला सकते हैं. एंड ये सिर्फ आपके बोर्ड्स के लिए ही नहीं, आपके सीईटी के लिए भी काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है. ठीक है, इसका एक क्वेश्चन तो सीईटी में आता ही आता है. नाउ इट्स नॉट रियली इंपॉर्टेंट कि आपको ट्रूथ टेबल वाला क्वेश्चन आए. आपको ऐसे पूछ सकते हैं कि फॉर अ सर्टेन स्टेटमेंट कौन सी चीज सही है. अगर P और Q की वैल्यू ये होगी तो आउटपुट क्या होगा, इसका आउटकम क्या होगा. एंड व्हेन आई एम सेइंग दिस A, राइट, A का मतलब क्या होता है, मैं इस स्टेटमेंट को A बता रही हूँ, ये पूरे स्टेटमेंट को A कहते हैं हम लोग, और ये पूरे स्टेटमेंट का फाइनल वैल्यू यहाँ पे आ जाता है. ठीक है, आप भी ऐसा कर सकते हैं. आपको बस पहले लिखना पड़ेगा लेट, और फिर स्टेटमेंट को एक लेटर से या A से आपको इक्वेट करना पड़ेगा. सेकेंड, लेट, और फिर आप ये लिखेंगे, और फिर आप ये नेक्स्ट स्टेप लिख सकते हैं. ऐसे ही मत लिखिएगा, आपको पहले बताना पड़ेगा कि हमने ये ए लिया है इस स्टेटमेंट को. और राइट, अभी हम नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे बढ़ते हैं. ये सेम है, और आप अगर चाहें तो इसका आंसर आप मुझे कमेंट्स में बता सकते हैं, बिकॉज ये काफी इजी है, सेम थिंग. तो हम एक काम करते हैं, इसका आंसर आप हमें कमेंट्स में बताइएगा, बिकॉज ये काफी इजी है. ओके, सो आंसर इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. एंड अगर आपका आंसर सही हुआ तो मैं आपको एक लाइक करूंगी. ओके, सो लेट्स गेट टू द नेक्स्ट वन. सो अगर आपका आंसर सही है, योर कमेंट विल गेट अ लाइक, एंड इफ इट्स नॉट, ट्राई अगेन. ऑल राइट, सो देयर इज P एंड Q ओवर हियर. हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं अभी, Q एंड R. ऑल राइट, Q एंड R क्या होगा, Q ये है, R ये है. T and T, T, okay. F and T, F. T and F, F. F and F, F. एक भी फॉल्स हुआ, पूरा फॉल्स. ऑलराइट, इसका नेगेशन क्या होगा, बस इसको उल्टा कर दो तो ये होगा T का F हो जाएगा, और बाकी सब T T T हो जाएंगे. अब आपको क्या करना है, P to ये करना पड़ेगा, तो P और ये. सो गुड पर्सन गोइंग टू अ बैड पर्सन, बैड. गुड पर्सन गोइंग टू अ गुड पर्सन, good. Bad person going to a good person, very good. Bad person going to a bad person, bad person going to a good person, again very good. है ना. तो चलो, ये वाला क्वेश्चन भी हो गया. There is actually tricks to remember this, okay? And I had been told this by my board's teacher, and I picked some, right? So in the end मैं आपके साथ वो सब डिस्कस करूंगी, how I remember it. एक तो वही हो गया good person bad person वाला. So आगे का देखते हैं हम लोग. चलो, fifth one, P, negation of P and P और negation of Q and Q. तो पहले हम लोग देखते हैं P और negation of Q. इसका क्या होगा, P है हमारा T, negation of Q यानी F. P और F, T और F, T. और के केस में अगर एक भी ट्रू है तो इट्स ऑल ट्रू, एंड के केस में एक भी फॉल्स है तो इट्स ऑल फॉल्स. ओके, So let's go. T and F एक T है, that's good. F and T एक T है, all good. Second, doesn't look very nice. Alright, एक T है, very good. F and F not good. Alright, so let's see. अब ये हो गया हमारा एक क्वेश्चन. 1 second. Alright, you have P or negation of Q. Okay, P or negation of Q and Q. तो भी and आ गया. You have to see. 1 second. This is not a very nice drawing. Yeah. So you have Q over here. Huh. T and this. T and T. T. F and T. F. T and T. T. F and F. F. अभी फाइनल आंसर में क्या है? आपको नेगेशन ऑफ P एंड ये पार्ट देखना है, राइट? नेगेशन ऑफ P इज F. F and T. F. T and F. F. F and T. F. F and F. F. So this here y'all is a contradiction. Why is it a contradiction? आपके सारे ही values F हैं. Alright, and if all are F, it is considered a, this is an important case, it's considered a contradiction. Alright, let's move ahead. ये है हमारा 6th sub question. There are 10 sub questions in this one. We are halfway through the video. Let's get to the next sub questions. अब ये भी काफी easy है. मैं इसके दोनों cases बता दूंगी और आप ये last वाला बताइएगा. Alright, so I'll tell you about this one and this one. आप बस ये column का answer हमें comments में बताइएगा. Alright, तो ये देखो, negation of P to negation of Q. So ये आपका P है, F to F T, F to T T. अभी देखो उल्टा करना है ना, तो T to F F and T to T T. All right. अभी देखो negation of Q to P, तो F to F T, T to F F, F to T T, T to T T. चलो हमने ये सॉल्व कर लिया. आप हमें इसका आंसर कमेंट्स में बताइएगा. ओके, तो हमने कौन से कमेंट्स में बताने के लिए रखे थे? एक तो हमने रखा है 3 और फिर हमने रखा है सब क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. ओके, लेट्स गो. नंबर वेट, ये तो 7 है. यस, चलो. Q to P. अभी देखो Q tends to P, T to T T, T to F F, F to T T, F to F T. Alright. Negation of P and Q. अभी आपको इक्वालिटी चेक करनी है. Negation of P and Q. So F and T F, F and F T, T and T T, T and F F. Alright. अब इसका आंसर क्या है? आपको and निकालना है, सॉरी और निकालना है दोनों का. मतलब दोनों में से एक भी T है तो वो T है. T and F T, F and T T, T and T T, T and F T. All right, हो गया ये. Let's move ahead. हमारे 7 questions हो गए हैं. We are moving to the 8th one. अभी 8th वाले से शुरू हो रहा है 3 variables वाला गेम. ओके, इसमें 3 variables है P, Q, R. तो इसके लिए हमारे पास बन रहे हैं 8 cases. All right, 8 cases y'all. तो अभी 8 cases के लिए आपको थोड़ा केयरफुल होना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे बस T T F F नहीं चलेगा. 4 बार T है हमारे पास, तो देयर इज 4 T's एंड देन 4 बार F, 4 F. फिर आपके पास 2 T 2 F 2 T 2 F, देन यू हैव TF 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 TF. यू गेट द डील. आपको कैसे करना है ये वाला क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट, राइट? सो ये जो आपका एक फॉर्मेट होता है ना, ये बस आपके लिए अटेम्प्टिंग इजी बना देता है. इससे क्या होता है कि आप कोई केस मिस नहीं कर देते. अगर आप सारी चीजें खुद से अटेम्प्ट करने की कोशिश करते हो, राइट, अगर आप सारे केसेस खुद से बनाकर सोच के तभी लिखने की कोशिश करते हो, देयर इज अ हाई चांस कि आप कुछ ना कुछ मिस कर दोगे, कोई चीज रिपीट कर दोगे. एंड दिस इज अ वेरी स्टैंडर्ड, यू कैन से स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मेट ऑफ अटेम्प्टिंग दीज क्वेश्चंस. कि पहले मोस्टली ट्रू वाले केसेस अटेम्प्ट करते हैं, फिर सारे एंड में आते वक्त सारे फॉल्स वाले केसेस आ जाते हैं. ओके, सो पहले वी विल गो फ्रॉम Q to R. सो T to T, T, T to F, F, F to T, T, F to F, T. अभी यही चारों केसेस नीचे फिर से रिपीट हो जाएंगे, बिकॉज एज यू कैन सी सिर्फ P है जो सारे में चेंज हो रहा है. सो Q R जब तक सेम है तब तक तो सेम ही है. सो इट्स अगेन T F T T. Okay, now you have P and Q. So T and T, T, T and T, T, T and F, F, T and F, F. अभी देखो F and T, F, F and T, F, F and F, F and F, again F, F. Okay, P tends to Q tending to R. तो T to T क्या होगा? T, T to F, F, T to T, T, again T to T, T, F to T, T, F to F, T, then you have F to T, T, F to T again, T. Wait, so I think we messed up in one place. Okay, wait, I think we should attempt this again, because I think midway through the section I saw this one. One second, let's go again. T to T, T, then you have T to F, F, T to T, T, again T to T, T. Now you have F to T, T, then you have F to F, T, F to T is T again, F to T is T again. Now you can see this gets a bit confusing as you go ahead, so you have to be very careful what you're attempting and what sections you're seeing, right? So to avoid that in the next one, what I'll do is I'll highlight this one that we are going to see over here, and then we are going to see R. Okay, we're highlighting this, so we'll be going like this. This is our direction of flow. Let's go. So you have T to T, T, T to F, F, F to T, T, F to F, T, F to T, T, F to F is F, F to T is T, and F to F is T. So once you're done with it, erase it now. Okay, now you have to finally see the answer. Okay, one second, I got rid of something that was important. Yeah, so what are they asking in the question exactly? फाइनली क्या करना है आपको? इक्वालिटी चेक करनी है बेसिकली. ओके, अगर ऐसे आपको बाय एरो मिलता है तो यू हैव टू चेक फॉर द इक्वालिटी बेसिकली. Okay, so let's go. T and T is T, F and F is T, T and T is T, T, T again. This is F because T and F is F. Then you have T and T. This could have been a tautology if not for this F. अगर ये एक F भी T हो चुका होता तो आपकी ये हो जाती tautology, यानी everything is true. तो चलिए अब हम बढ़ते हैं 9th क्वेश्चन की ओर. देन एज यू कैन सी एक 10th क्वेश्चन. You know what, if you see this properly, 9th question is quite easy. इसमें आपको बस एक ही करना है. I'll do this section for you all, और फिर अब जो ये A का आंसर होगा ना वो आप नीचे बता देना. ओके, तो चलिए हम लोग पहले ये वाला सेक्शन करते हैं. नेगेशन ऑफ Q and R. तो Q and R देखते हैं पहले. Q and R क्या होगा? This and this. So T and T is T, लेकिन Q की negation बोला है, हम क्या करेंगे? इसे F लिख देंगे. T and F is F, but because it's negation हम T लिखेंगे. F and T is F, but again because it's negation हम T लिखेंगे. And F and F is F definitely, but हम T लिखेंगे because of negation. अब आप देख सकते हो कि ये सारे cases यहाँ फिर से repeat हुए, तो यही हम लोग वापस repeat कर देंगे. Here you go. तो अभी आपको क्या करना है? What's the next part? They have told you to go from P to this. Okay, basically जो आपको यहाँ पे बोला गया है is P to this. आपको चेक करना है ये वाला रो एंड ये वाला रो. तो आप मुझे बताइएगा कमेंट्स में कि इसका आंसर क्या होगा. This is also to be answered in the comments. Let's go to our 10th sub question. Again, this is also an 8 row sub question, but we are going to do it very quickly because we all know the basics by now. तो पहले हम जाते हैं P to Q. Sorry, it's P and negation of Q. P or, sorry, this is or. So you have P or negation of Q. So T or F is T. T or F again is T. T or T is T, T or T is T. Then you have F or negation of T, that is going to be F. So F or F is going to be F. Then you have F or F again, it's going to be F. Then over here this becomes a T and this becomes a T, so it's F or T and it's going to be T again. Then you have R and P. You go from T and this. So you check in this, T and T is going to be T, T and F is going to be F, T and T is T again, T and F is F again. Now F and T is F, F and F is F, F and T is F, and F and F is F. Okay, so we are done with the main two parts. So let's see what we have to do after that. You have to go from this one to this one. So you check like this. So let's see. A good person going to a good person, good thing. Good going to bad, bad thing. Good to good, good, good to bad, bad. Bad to bad, alright. You can be with that, you can live with that. Bad to bad, again you can live with that. Good to bad is bad and good to bad is bad. Alright y'all, this is everything. We are done with all the questions. You have gotten 3 questions that you have to answer in the comments. Alright. So you are going to be answering the 3rd, 6th and 9th sub questions in the comments. And if your answers are right, I will be leaving a heart next to it, and if it's not, I'll be doing nothing. You know what, we'll like it. Alright, and if all of them are right, I'll give it a heart. Alright, so once we are done, there is a few things I wanted you to remember. Okay, so this symbolizes and this symbolizes or. Okay, how do you remember and? If you remember what this is, right, this is, you can say it's called the part that is intersecting, and this is like unity. So you know, intersection sign is like this and union sign is like this. So these are similar. Okay, so and is like, what does union mean? That it's both this and this, right? So if it's either in P or in Q, it is going to be in the whole thing, it's going to be in the union. So this shows you or. Now this one is the in between part, right? If it's in between both your P and Q, only then is going to be inside it. So it's going to be and. Okay, it has to, so if this is your P and this is your Q, if it's over here, only then it will be here. So it has to be in P and Q, right? So this thing is called and. And in the or one, even if it's here, right, it's in between one of these two, has to be there in the or section. So that's how you can remember and or. It might be a bit difficult for you to understand, and if you don't, do tell me in the comments. I'll make a detailed video on this, because you know, it's kind of difficult to understand, and the video has exceeded 20 minutes. So I'm trying to cover it up very quickly. And how do you remember this? और में अगर एक भी true है तो वो सही है, and में अगर एक भी false है तो वो false है. That's how you remember. Then you have this one. Okay, you can think of it like this person going to this person. Okay, and then you have this one. Now there is this one. इसका मतलब think you're checking for equality. आपको ऐसा सोचना है कि आप दो लोगों में फाइट कराने वाले हो, तो आपको ये चेक करना पड़ेगा कि जो दो लोगों की आप फाइट करा रहे हो, क्या वो दोनों बराबरी के हैं, है ना? अगर आप 50 kg वाले में किसी 70 kg वाले इंसान को डाल दोगे, राइट? Okay, wait, these circles have nothing to do with the example I'm giving. एक सेकेंड. अगर आप एक 50 kg कंपटीशन में 70 kg वाले इंसान को लड़वाओगे, तो ऑफ कोर्स वो 70 kg वाला ही जीतेगा, बिकॉज 50 kg वाला तो उसकी वेट कैटेगरी में ही नहीं आता, है ना? सो आपको इक्वालिटी चेक करनी होती है when it comes to this sign. This is basically all that you're going to have to deal with, and this is negation. You know how it works. T है तो F हो जाएगा, F है तो T हो जाएगा. That's it for the video, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any queries or suggestions. And do check out all the videos I've posted for HSC grade 11 and 12.